The Chinese Communist Party's 70 years of rule over humanity, and communism's brainwashing of humanity for more than 100 years, and the dark force, the evil force of Western capitalist society, a small group of evil Westerners, the so-called swamp and the insecure swamp interests, the real controllers, the people who control 99.99% of humanity's wealth, they have succeeded. Humanity will definitely pay the price, and it cannot be stopped. 80% to 90% of the money that Americans invest in communist China comes mostly through financial institutions like Sean Wei-jian's PAG invested in Pangu, HNA, and Bruno Wu. Let me tell you two things. They are 100% illegal. They definitely violate China's so-called foreign investor registration system. Just like the investment in Pangu, they use 16 shell companies, up to 21 shell companies, registered shell companies, to indirectly give money in China and overseas. It is 100% illegal for their money to enter China. Second, it's definitely illegal to get their money back from China. They can't convert it into foreign currency. There has to be a structural, circumventing instrument. They have to cheat, right? Which will definitely involve the collusion between the government power and the corporations and the money. Strictly speaking, all these businesses are illegal. So, PAG is a bunch of bastards. Sean Wei-jian and the U.S. funds are all fraudsters. Okay, then how can anyone know the real data? They can't see it, right? China's foreign exchange settlement system and foreign investment system cannot show you. Real estate investment in China has banned foreign investment since 2007. How did the U.S. money get in? If the CCP wants to get you, this is a serious crime. People are still talking about the Guangdong government and the Chinese government's attitude towards it. My fellow fighters, you don't understand it. This is all a scam. The United States knows it too. The CCP can confiscate everything and doesn't have to pay back the U.S. funds. They will also be suspected of crimes. If the CCP wants to pay it back, it can call it helping foreign investors to open up the country. If you look at financial data today, you must understand the truth about the CCP. The so-called data on funds invested in real estate in China that you see publicly are all illusions. The key is that all the dirty secrets in the financial field cannot be disclosed and cannot be verified. This is the greatest threat to the West. You should also be concerned about Western financial institutions. Don't just talk about Chinese financial institutions. Western financial institutions cannot legally invest in China. The West has financial regulators. The so-called financial products of Western financial institutions, such as Western pension insurance, Western veterans insurance, and insurance funds, have been invested in China through hedge funds and bridge funds. Sean Wei-jian and the various Chinese who manage the American pension funds have been stealing legally, so the CCP's real estate and economic disasters are legal looting of the whole world.